Hi friends, welcome back. You see the title right? I really missed myself a few months ago. It's been a month now that I haven't created any videos. In the last few months, I built a personal website, I wrote a few blogs, and then I started switching from writing blogs to creating more video contents. I would say all of those wouldn't happen if I didn't read a book, which I'm going to share with you the 5 main points from that book in this video today. The book's name is Show Your Work by Austin Kleon, and it changes me to another person, which you can see me starting to approach being in front of the camera. You see, in the past, the idea of being in front of the camera kind of scares me a lot. That's why you see me writing blog posts first before I start taking the leap to create video contents. And since my first video got viral, it has so many views, it's been my first motivation to keep reusing second, third video and so on. So the 5 main points from this book are: be an amateur, become a documentarian of what you do, share small thing every day, the so what question, and build a good name. Okay, so don't waste any time, let's get into the first point. I know most of us, including me, don't like the word amateur because it feels like we are inferior to the one who calls us that. It sounds like we don't have the proper skill or enough skill yet to do or complete the things that we are assigned to do. But this term acts as a good idea whenever we want to do something but we fear of the failure or we fear of the other people's criticism. So this is where we should adopt this kind of mindset. And the definition of amateur from this book is someone who is willing to do anything it takes in order to get the result they want. And they actually focus on doing the things itself. They take chances, take opportunities, experiment with different methods and process, and they don't care about being failed or other people critics. We might see ourselves being an amateur once, twice, or maybe a few times in the past as well if we look into our old days. The day that we want something and we actually willing to do the things it takes in order to get it. I remember when I started my website and social media channel, my main goal is to share something valuable with friends online, and I don't think about whether I should focus more on blogs or videos. I just do it and experiment with it along the way. There's another sentence that I find it interesting from this chapter, which is share what you love and the people who love the same thing will find you. You know, before publishing my first video, I don't think that people would reach out to me, and I think that idea is vague, it doesn't happen. But it actually happens. After my first video, there's a guy from TikTok with the unknown TikTok profile. He's so nice. He came to me and also thanked me for sharing the app that I use, which is the language learning app, and it feels great at the time. After a few more videos, I met a few other friends from Facebook, which I haven't met them in real life before, and we start become Facebook friends. And I'm not sure, I'm thinking about whether we could meet once in real life. Hopefully. Actually, these experiences really opens my eyes and thoughts, and it's been a wonderful journey. It's simply about keeping track of what's going on around you, whether it's an activities you are working on, the people you met, the experiences you encounter, or the lessons you learn and so on. For example, you can take note of whatever makes you interested or whatever makes you enjoy the things that you're doing. It could be the trick that you find in what you're working every day that helps you work faster than the other people, or it could be the interesting conversation during the work. For example, maybe you might be interested in the conversation between you and your business partner, you between your customers, between your business clients, and etc. So remember to take notes of things you enjoy, people you love, or the moments you like. Once you become a documentarian of what you do, it's time to share with the world. It doesn't need to be a big achievement. It doesn't need to be a big milestone that you need to cross within your life. A small act of sharing can make someone's day, and small tips you learn from the work that you share with others, maybe they will appreciate you from the distance, that your technique or tips help them save their time. If you feel like you don't have anything to share, maybe you can consider thinking about the influence of other people over your progress in life. For example, maybe there's some lessons you learn from your artist and you're still doing it now and you still motivated by it, or maybe some advices from your professors, from your favorite YouTuber, from your family members, it could be, that helps you make better decisions or shape you in any area of your life progress. And don't say you don't have time to reflect on what have changed you, because we are all busy, we all have 24 hours, the same for each and every one of us. So find the time, look for it, and if you look for it, you will find it. That's it. The idea of the so what question is about thinking before you publishing or thinking before you posting content online, because the thing that you post online, it can be seen by anyone, can be copied, it can be shared everywhere. So if something that you say is misleading or wrong, or maybe you share something that you shouldn't share, it can affect your reputation, so you don't want it that way, right? I think the better way to think about this so what question is to follow the Lauren Sharon advice, which is post as though everyone who can read it has the power to fire you. Or maybe you can simply ask the same question as me, which is, does the thing that we share provide value in any ways to the other people? Why we should care about building a good name? No matter what your social media channel, website, or in real life name is, try to build a good name. Because people don't want to look for a person with bad reputation, do they? Instead, people tend to remember those who inspire them, those who share good things with them, or those who help them. And I find a last phrase of a good advice from William Burroughs, which is, if you can build a good name, eventually that name will be its own currency. Let me repeat that one more time. If you can build a good name, that name will eventually be its own currency. Yeah, and there's a lot of things that you can learn from this book, so I encourage you to grab the book, whether it's physical or ebook, and read the rest by yourself. I bet you will find more interesting ideas and new perspectives based on your own context, and it's also entertaining to read as well. If you couldn't remember these 5 main points, at least you should remember this one sentence. Don't forget to take note of what makes you happy, what inspires you, and start sharing it with others. I know the first step might be scary, but the second and the third step will be easier. And if you actually share something after watching this video, please tag me in as well, because I love to read your amazing story. Finally, your like, share, and follow are my greatest support. So if you really like this video, please do me a favor by liking, sharing this video, and also following me on other social media platforms, especially YouTube and Facebook. I really appreciate it so much. Alright, let me know in the comment section of what you think about this book and what are the cool things that you learned from this book. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye.